What's going on, guys? If you ever had the question, who is Sam Nott? Maybe you've seen some of my content. Maybe you've seen some of my information on YouTube. Maybe you saw me on TikTok. Wherever you saw me at, you're probably wondering, like, who is this guy? What's the deal? What's he do? What's he all about? I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys. If you're wondering who I am, so you get to know me a little bit more. Get to know, where I'm coming from. Get to know how I can help you. So what I do, I'm a sports mindset strategist. I help athletes take care of their mental game. I give them strategies that they need and can use in their mental game, because I know from personal experience that the mental game is the absolute separator, right? Sports performance is becoming more and more scientific, right? You can talk about you can easily measure nutrition. They've been doing that for years, right? You can measure so much specifically with every single sport. I mean, baseball's got StatCast. Football's got all sorts of data. Basketball's got all sorts of data. You can measure everything from the physical side to, drawing blood and looking at people's blood, looking at measuring their VO2 max, measuring stuff on the physical side, right? So that's becoming more and more scientific. The area that athletes separate themselves is 100% on the mental side. Well, they either use it positively, they use it negatively. So who is Sam Nott? So anyways, here's a little bit about me, and here's why I got into what I do. And this was a story, I was just reflecting on it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. To know where I'm coming from, to know that I come from the heart, to know that I come from a place of passion, of desire to help others. So I was a Division I baseball player. My senior year in college, everything, and this applies to so many athletes at so many levels. I was a Division I senior, and everything had poured into that moment for me as an athlete, right? All of the work I put in, I was a baseball player, but I help athletes in all sports. All of the time that I put in the weight room, on the field, putting extra work in, my nutrition, sleep schedule. You see, I know the feeling. I understand the feeling. As athletes, our sport consumes us. Our sport is our entire life. Our sport is everything that we think about. It's everything that we feel physically, everything that we do, from our nutrition to our sleep, to our entire schedule is centered around our sport. When you're a serious athlete, if you're not a serious athlete, then quite honestly, my information is just not for you. I wish you happiness. I wish you the best. But I'm here to help serious athletes that are, consumed by their sport, not in a negative way, but it's their entire thought process. It's everything that they feel. It's all the things that they're talking about on a day-to-day basis. So this is for serious athletes. I'm 100% for serious athletes. And if you're not a serious athlete, I wish you the best. I really do. But all of my time, energy, effort, everything went into my senior year, right? In my senior year, you always have aspirations of playing professionally. The ultimate goal is to play professionally, right? And then dominate at the professional level. But there I was, my senior year. I put so much time and energy and effort and work into this. And I started off this season so well. I mean, I completely transformed. I reorganized. I transformed my entire game. I completely reformed my swing. I changed my body. I changed my nutrition. And my senior year, here I am after, like a couple weeks into the season. I'm in the top 10 in the nation in home runs. I'm in the top 10 in the nation in home runs, right? If you're a baseball person, I'm ahead of Chris Bryant. I'm ahead of all these great college athletes, right? And then it happened. And I hope it doesn't happen to you. Maybe it has happened to you at some point. What happened is I went from being, on top of the world, playing well, performing well, to completely falling off a cliff. And this cliff that I was on was, my thoughts went from being in the present, being right where I was, performing where I was, to 100% focused on the future. So worried about the draft, worried about stats, worried about, I got to do A, B, and C, so my stats are like this at the end of the season. And I got to do X, Y, and Z so that I get drafted. You see, all my thoughts went to the future. And since I graduated almost 10 years ago from college, I've worked with Athletes in a one-on-one setting, over 17,000 different one-on-one sessions, over 17,000 different one-on-one sessions. And I've come to realize that all of their issues, all of your issues, if you're watching this, come from thinking about something in the future or thinking about something in the past. Simple as that. Those two things, in the future and in the past. The anxiety, the pressure, the fear, the worry, the doubt, all of those negative associations. What if I don't execute? What if I don't win? What are my teammates going to say? What is my coach going to say? All of those thoughts, all of that internal dialogue, all of those things that we imagine is what derails us. So here I was at the top of the world, imagining this great professional career, so on and so forth, as a Division I athlete, and then fell off the face of the earth. At least it felt like it for me. Because like I said, our sport consumes us. It's what we do on a day-to-day basis. It's our entire schedule. It's our relationships. It's everything about us. And when that just completely falls off the face of the earth, that's a tough thing to deal with. I mean, you feel it in your heart. You think about so many scenarios in your head. It's just demoralizing. Because oftentimes the greatest pain for us, obviously death and disease are terrible things, right? But outside of those, physical things, as an athlete, like one of the worst things that can happen for us is not to perform to our standards. Because we invest everything. We invest our time, we invest our energy, we invest everything into our sport. And then not to get the results that we want is just demoralizing. So understand that I've been in the situation that you've been in. Whether you're a professional athlete, whether you're a college athlete, whether you're a high school athlete, whether you're a middle school athlete, I know the pain and the feeling that comes with not performing the way you want to perform. So I wanted to share. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please smash that subscribe button down below and leave your questions in the comment section, because that's the inspiration behind these videos to help serve you guys specifically with what you're struggling with. And if you'd like to take things a step further, check the links in the description below. If you're interested in our coaching, if you're interested in checking me out on other platforms and connecting with me there, if you're interested in some of our other free training, definitely check it out in the description below. And I will see you guys on the next video.